Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol. Harinam Sankirtan ki.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So today is a very auspicious day. It's the Vyasa Puja of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki. And we are observing his 75th Vyasa Puja. So we will begin the occasion by by devotees reading the Vyasa Puja offering. So we will get started with by inviting Sanjay Anand Krishna Prabhu, followed by, I think we have the sequence, so maybe we can get started the auspicious occasion by the Vyasa Puja offering by the devotees. Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Nityanamane Jayapataka Krishna Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Namaste Saraswati Devi. Hare Krishna. So today being the most auspicious day of His Holiness Jayapataka Guru Maharaj's 75th Vyasa Puja, I take this opportunity to say few things or few words, but that's not my words. I want to just repeat what my Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Guru Maharaj has said many times about His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. So this is one of the offerings which Guru Maharaj did for His Holiness Jayapataka Guru Maharaj, and I'm just going to repeat word by word for everyone's benefit. My dear senior God brother Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, please accept my most humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. First of all, I want to wish you a very happy Vyasa Puja and many happy Krishna conscious returns of this day. I'm sorry that I could not be personally present there in Mayapur today to celebrate this glorious occasion along with your loving disciples. When you became sick in Mumbai a few years ago, seeing you lying on your bed in the extreme intensive care unit in the Hinduja hospital, a painful thought ran across my mind. If you leave us now, how will our movement go on? No doubt, After Srila Prabhupada's departure from this planet, the institution of ISKCON had grown remarkably, and the sincere leaders of this movement had managed to defend it from various onslaughts of Kali. Still, it has not yet been shaped properly for the future generations to continue for thousands of years. At that time, I prayed to Krishna and Srila Prabhupada not to take you away, and appeal to you to not leave us. I thank Krishna and Srila Prabhupada for listening to my prayers and feel grateful to you for responding favorably to my appeal. Everyone knows that it was a miracle. You not only stayed on, but came back to the field and started to apply your entire energy in the service of Srila Prabhupada. I remember those early days we used to have the good fortune of having so much of your association. You used to be in Mayapur practically all year round. In the evenings, in your room on top of the Lotus building, a group of us used to get together, and you used to speak about so many interesting topics that you read in Srila Prabhupada's books, especially Chaitanya Charitamrita. Mayapur used to be so different in those days, and our lives also were very, very blissful. I remember in one such evening, an English devotee called Abhimanyu Das, who was an ex-commando in the British Army, came running into your room and exclaimed, "A group of Muslims are coming to attack us." Your immediate reaction was, "Abhimanyu, why are you so paranoid always?" You knew Mayapur so well that even such an alarming news did not perturb you. Nevertheless, out of curiosity, we hurried to the main gate, and to our great relief, we found that a group of people were carrying a dead body to be cremated at the banks of Ganges, chanting loudly, "Hari Bol, Hari Bol." You were such an expert marksman also, but since you could not use a rifle there to show your talent, you kept a bow and some arrows and frequently showed us how confidently you could hit the center of a practice target. So often, we used to go to the Ganges for a swim and play all kinds of sports on the riverbank. After that, feeling hungry, we used to go to the kitchen to take prasadam. Those days, you made the arrangements that we take prasadam in the kitchen so that hot chapatis could be served to us. Hot chapatis straight from the fire were such a luxury in those days, and everyone was so grateful to you for making such arrangements. Time has moved on, but so many wonderful memories have been engraved in our minds that we can reminisce over with fond appreciation for you and profound gratitude for Srila Prabhupada. Due to our extremely busy schedules, we are not able to associate with each other like those days. Whenever we meet, we get caught up with so many managerial issues and needs of the moment. However, today I am realizing that I need to take advantage of this golden opportunity that I have to have your association. For the sake of managing ISKCON, it is important that we spend time with you to find out about your visions and plans for the future of our movement. You are one of the very devotees left in our movement today who had been personally trained by Srila Prabhupada. The institution of ISKCON has a lot to learn from you. Please bestow your mercy and take the lead to guide those who are sincerely trying to fight against Kali, the friend of Adharma for Srila Prabhupada and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Prabhupada wanted us to show our love for him through our cooperation. But how are we going to motivate the future generations to continue to cooperate for the sake of his divine grace? Your love for him has been so exemplary, and your spirit of cooperation has been such an inspiration for so many of us. Please continue to demonstrate that wonderful example for a long, long time to come. We need you. The entire ISKCON needs you to be here with us for many years to come. The battle against Kali has just begun. Please stay with us until he is completely defeated. Not only me, but thousands of devotees all over the world are looking up to you for your guidance to fight this glorious battle. Your eternal servant is Bhakti Charu Swami, His Holiness Guru Maharaj. So, from this you all know that how dear friends both Guru Maharaj were actually of each other. And Guru Maharaj always used to say so many fond memories they used to have together in Mayapur. Whenever, and you know, my family has been so blessed by both Guru Maharaj and especially His Holiness Jayapataka Guru Maharaj that we can't even fathom our fortunes. So I just on this 75th Vyasa Puja of Guru Maharaj pray that he stays with us for a long, long time to come. Let's all pray for his long life so that he can continue to guide us for the rest of our lives. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
जगत प्राण माधव प्रभु.
Hare Krishna to all dear devotees. So, first of all, thanks for giving us a chance to speak about our Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. I don't have any qualification to speak about His Holiness, but as we have learned from our seniors, from our acharyas, that if we speak about the great souls, then it purifies us and it purifies the others who hear about him, hear about the great souls. So on this very special and very auspicious day, today is the 75th Vyasa Puja for our Guru Maharaj, and so we have a chance to, as I said, I don't have any qualification for anything, but that's a special chance to serve him, to glorify him, so that it can benefit all of us. Guru Maharaj has been a very great example. He has shown all of us a perfect example of a disciple and a perfect example of a guru. So we can learn from him, as everyone, all of us, most of us know his health condition from so many years. Even today, it was yesterday, yeah. So in New Delhi, in Noida temple, devotees are celebrating. They have a good fortune to celebrate the Vyasa Puja with His Holiness. But he's still in the hospital, and he wanted to go to Mayapur for his Vyasa Puja. He explained, he expressed his feelings to go to Mayapur for the Vyasa Puja, but because of his health condition, the doctors they did not allow to go for the air travel or too far for the Vyasa Puja. So we only can say we have to, all of us, not even the disciples, but everyone who is trying to be come in the Krishna consciousness teachings, who want to follow. So they have to read about his life. They have to listen to him. They have to listen to his words, what he says. He always says, read books, especially Prabhupada books, and so we have to earn the degrees. Even he's in that age, he's still study, and he get the degrees and he don't need any degrees, but to show us that we have to read the Prabhupada books, and we have to be qualified after reading the books and get the degree, so that we can teach others the same education. So he always encourages his disciples, read books and get the Bhakti Vriksha and all that courses after that. So I'm not taking much of your time, as other disciples have some words to speak about him. But I only can say We are so fortunate to be in this. Especially the first thing is to get in the line of ISKCON, to get in the line of Krishna consciousness, and then the second thing is to get the mercy of so much great acharyas, so much great examples we have, so that we can just follow that, and we can take their guidance, we can take their words, so that we can also go back to Godhead, back to Krishna's lok. So please, if we, as Prabhu says, if we all pray for him, so that he can be with us as much as Krishna's want, so that it can benefit all of us. So we can chant Hare Krishna mantra one time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much.
Before I invite Achyuta Abhaypad Prabhu, how about Mataji's? Devi Radhika, Dhameshwari Radhika Mataji, Madhavi Shamla Mataji, anybody? Okay, so Achyuta Prabhu, so you are all clear.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठावतार श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामी नामे नमो आचार्य पादाय निताय कृपा प्रदायने गौर कथावदाय नगर ग्राम तारणे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठावतार श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामे नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौर वाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तरणे. So on this occasion of 75th Vyasa Puja, I would like to wish you, dear Guru Maharaj, a very Krishna conscious Vyasa Puja day. So I would like to read my offering. Guru Maharaj, you are the most benevolent and beneficent devotee. You took sannyas at the tender age of 21. So in Kali Yuga, basically, sannyas is prohibited, but taking sannyas at the very early age of 21, when the youth is just beginning, and it's so tough to control the senses. At that point of time, Guru Maharaj actually took sannyas, and he maintained that vow for 54 long years. So Guru Maharaj actually got the project of developing Mayapur straight away in 1970. Srila Prabhupada instructed him to go from Canada directly to Mayapur, and when he was going to Mayapur, he wanted to use very little money as possible, because he didn't want to waste any resources for himself, and only use all the resources for Krishna. So he took 4 different flights to visit Mayapur. He visited some place in Italy, then he went to Egypt, and then like that he did 4 different flights, and it took 2 days. Imagine when it takes us 20 hours to come from India to here, and we feel so tired and we feel complaining. But Guru Maharaj, when he visited Mayapur like that for the very first time, he did like that. There was one particular instance when in the early days of Mayapur, when he was developing it, he was trying to develop a farm, and for that purpose he would visit the main city. So in those days he would ride his bicycle, and he would go from the Mayapur village, just the 1 acre of the place which they had acquired. He would ride the bicycle to the main city, and during that time he would just chant the name of the Lord. So when he visited the main city, he came to the shop where he wanted to purchase the things which he wanted to use to grow in the farm. And the shopkeeper, he saw him that this person, he's from a foreign country, he doesn't have anything, he's just riding a bicycle, and he has just come here, and he's so happy. So he said that, "How are you so happy? I own such a big shop, I have a big house, and I feel completely frustrated. And Guru Maharaj says that, oh, just chant the holy name of the Lord, and you'll be happy. So this tells that pure devotees, they are able to experience that bliss in a holy name, which is so difficult for most of us. I remember one of the lecture where Guru Maharaj mentioned that by seeing a devotee, he is able to feel that he wants to take birth again and again just to deliver the person. So generally the tendency for me is that I want to decrease the obstacles in my life. I want to increase my sense gratification. So that tendencies of bhukti and mukti are deeply ingrained in me, which results in desire to enjoy and eventually get frustrated. And I've always heard that pure devotees like Guru Maharaj are always desiring to have pure devotional service, devoid of any inclination of fruitive results. And much higher than that not only Guru Maharaj is wanting to give pure devotional service, he's wanting to engage everybody in pure devotional service. He's wanting to take birth, such a high merciful attitude that he's ready to take all of the pains to be in this material world just to deliver a person. So once somebody glorified that, Guru Maharaj, you have come to deliver all the disciples. But then Guru Maharaj corrected him. He said that I have not just come to deliver all the disciples. I have come to deliver all the living entities in this world. Which is so wonderful. So it's no wonder that His Grace Srinathji Prabhu once recalled that Srila Prabhupada said that Guru Maharaj is the associate of Lord Chaitanya himself. Dear Guru Maharaj, please bless me that I can have an iota of such merciful attitude, and bless me so that I can assist other devotees in preaching and spread the glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
His Grace Ranti Dev Prabhu. Anyone else from Mataji's side?
वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यो च कृपा सिंधुभ्यो च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki. Look like everybody doing Nirjala. So we need to do loudly. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki. Temple should be shake. Yeah. So the Maharaj can be happy. Maharaj always happy, but he want to see we are happy or not. So we glorify Maharaj, then we will be happy, sure. His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj ki Jai. Hari Bol. So last night I was listening to Maharaj Vyasa Puja. Vyasa Puja means is for everyone, whoever here or listening online. It's purified the mind. So listening a glorification of a Vaishnava, then we sitting in the like a plane, going 400-500 miles per the speed, not on the highway or street. Very fast spiritual progress, because the Vaishnava glorification purified the mind and heart. So all the contamination things is going away. 100% is not going to stay there. So last night, the one of one story, the one Maharaj disciple working some company, and he have one other colleague, co-worker, and he was have some knowledge about tantric vidya, and somehow he got paralyzed from his waist, both leg not working. Then he checked other tantrics and doctors and everywhere he checked it out, but not help anything. Then his friend, the Guru Maharaj disciple, he said, why don't you come? The Maharaj is coming in Odisha. Then he said, okay. Then he come, he check it out, and then he talked to Maharaj. Maharaj asked, what do you want? He said, Maharaj, I have this problem. I'm not able to walk. He cannot even travel. So then Maharaj said, okay, chant 4 rounds. And then he he start chanting 4 rounds, then he feel better. Then he start chanting 8 rounds. So when he's chanting 8 rounds, then he start crawling, get some energy. Then he start chanting 16 rounds. Then he start walking, so even the riding bicycles. So he feel good. Then he went, the Maharaj came again after some year, and then he see the Maharaj, and he said, Maharaj, I feel I'm able to walk now. So then Maharaj said, if you follow the ISKCON rules, 4 rules, and taking Krishna prasad and chant 16 round, I can take to the Vaikuntha Lok. Yeah. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. We look like everybody like sleeping. So that's the beauty of the Vaishnava. Vaishnava is very powerful. One other incident in Odisha, I have a big program in the evening, around 7 o'clock. Sky was so much cloud there, so it's going to be rain, very heavy cloud. And some people leaving, so about 10,000 people were there. So Maharaj come down from the stage and he said, okay, so everybody chant Mahamantra. Then everybody start chanting Mahamantra. About 15-20 minutes, all cloud go away, and there is no rain. But in the night, after 10:30, then rain start. So this is the power of a Vaishnava. Vaishnava can do anything. Yeah, we just have some faith only. Yeah. And Maharaj is in ISKCON, he is a very, so much responsibility Maharaj is there. One time the Maharaj, when he joined, I think he joined early, maybe 70, right? And Maharaj used to work in a coffee shop, so can manage the temple, to support the temple. So he worked in the coffee shop. Now Maharaj building a big, huge temple in Mayapur. So I pray to Radha Anil Madhav and other deities, so Maharaj have a good health. Then we can have many more Vyasa Puja and more association of Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Last chance, anyone else?
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. So I'm actually not prepared, but I thought I'll express my gratitude to Maharaj because he plays a big role in my life and my family's life. So I grew up in a very small town called Thrissur in Kerala. And when I was 10 or 12 years old, my uncle and aunt moved back from Middle East to Kerala. And they were Jayapataka Maharaj disciples. And that's how we got introduced to Krishna consciousness. At that point of time, we don't know what ISKCON is, who is a guru and all these things. But for the first time we started chanting the mantra in the beats, we actually started with Jayapataka Maharaj's pranam mantras, and then Prabhupada pranam mantra and so on. So for many years, all the kids who come to satsang, we actually used to do this. So in some way, Maharaj is actually our first guru, in that sense. And a few years down the line, Maharaj actually came to the town where we are in. And back in those days, this is like late 90s, whenever Maharaj comes to a room, he will just light up the room. He has his big karatals, you can see it, so heavy. And in Kerala, generally people are like laid back, a little lazy, don't want to dance. But when Maharaj is there and he starts playing on the karatal, everybody's jumping up and down. And Maharaj has so many disciples, in terms of count and volume, but everybody in those days had a very personal relationship with Maharaj. And I remember Maharaj giving blessings to all the kids who would come to that program there. It was amazing. We all know, what Maharaj has done to build, one of the most prominent offices for ISKCON in Mayapur. If you read Lilamrita, you will see how Maharaj had to learn Bengali and work with people there to build this structure. That would not have been easy. And today, Mayapur is such a proud place for everybody in the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya with the developments happening there. So very grateful to Maharaj for everything he has done there. When he went to that health challenges, it is so difficult for somebody like me when we have a cold or a cough or even something that disturbs you mentally to focus on Krishna consciousness. But when Maharaj went through that, there was nothing changed in him in some of the service. Like, he was continuing his service as it is. I was told by some of the senior GBC members that, even when he was in a very bad health condition, he would still attend GBC meetings. He would be actively participating in it. And that just shows, how much of commitment he has for Prabhupada's movement and how much absorbed he is in doing service. So again, very grateful to Maharaj and all his disciples. We got Krishna consciousness, the gift of Krishna consciousness because of Maharaj's disciples. So I'm very grateful to everybody who was involved in creating that vibe in the place where we lived. So thank you, Maharaj, and thank you to all the disciples of Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I was not at all prepared for this offering, but I would like to express my gratitude to His Grace Srivas Gauranga Prabhu for giving me this opportunity. Many of you have shared many glorious things about Maharaj. My first introduction to Jayapataka Maharaj when I started associating with the movement was it was the early days of Krishna consciousness, as Dayal Nimai Prabhu said that I don't know who is Guru and who is an initiating spiritual master and things like that. So one of the devotees said that, one thing is very unique about this person. He didn't even name who is that person is. And he said that every disciple of that person is really in deep love with that person. And then he was revealing like how when Maharaj visits any congregation, all his disciples with sincere love and gratitude will fall, Gurudev, Gurudev, Gurudev. It really kind of brought tears in my eyes when I got the description about His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj, that how affectionate his disciples are towards the spiritual master. And not only that, Maharaj, in spite of having such a huge disciple base, now I think more than 60,000, I think. So Maharaj reciprocates with each and every disciple in such a way actually. So that was my introduction about His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj. Though I have had a chance to have darshan of His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj multiple times in Mayapur when I visited, but my closest association with him happened when I used to kind of travel for work in Detroit. And that time he came, after the surgery, he came to Detroit. And as he came after a very long, tedious road travel, and he had a tumultuous welcoming by all his disciples, as I said, as he expressed with so much of love and affection. Tears were just flowing from everyone actually who were present there, actually the way Maharaj was welcomed. And then even in spite of his long travel and bodily limitation, Maharaj met each and everyone. He didn't even avoid even one person. So already the travel was delayed, and he took almost 3 hours to meet everyone who present there and who wanted to meet Maharaj. In fact, I saw Maharaj was staying in a second floor or an upstairs, and they were basically in the stairs. They put a lift kind of a system within the home, and in spite of all these ordeals, Maharaj even took everybody time to meet everyone, and I was very fortunate to meet him actually. And I also have some family connection with His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. My younger brother and his wife, they both are his disciples. And the way Maharaj has blessed them, I cannot describe in words. They had tremendous challenges in the family life, and I can only say that it is only by the blessings of His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj they were all their desires were fulfilled actually, both material and spiritual. But again, it's a blessing for us as a family. I would like to highlight some of the qualities. Again, it cannot be described within the limited words, but whatever I could recollect within this short time. As it is said in Chaitanya Charitamrita, a pure devotee always sees Krishna everywhere. Sthavaram jangam na dekhe taramurti. Wherever he sees Krishna. So this is one instant where somebody, we all have this famous apparel company in US called as Gap, G-A-P. And somebody wore a Gap kind of a, I don't know whether it's a t-shirt or it's a pullover. And as soon as Maharaj saw, it said Govindam Adi Purusham, G-A-P. So that shows that how Maharaj can connect Krishna anywhere actually, right? It's just a famous apparel company, but Maharaj was able to see Krishna. And there is another instant similar thing happened even in Australia, which I'm not able to recollect actually, where he saw a street sign and he was able to connect with Goswamis or something in Krishna's pastime. As Achyutapad Prabhu was mentioning, we see what Mayapur was when Prabhupada handed over to his disciples, and now you see Mayapur, how it has happened actually. It is contribution of the two great souls, His Holiness Tamal Krishna Swami Maharaj, and then after that it is taken over by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. Tremendous contribution in spite of all the challenges. The way he has, that also shows that how he is a good administrator, apart from being a devotee core to his art and from the sadhana standpoint, but still he can manage the project so well in spite of his bodily limitations also. Some devotee also mentioned about how he has got a strong faith in the holy name. Shri Shri Radha Nilamada Bhagavan ki, Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Mai ki jai, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Sitaram Lakshan Bhakta Hanuman ki jai, Lakshmi Narsimha Dev Bhagavan ki jai. So I can say that how Maharaj has strong faith in the holy name because he is an associate of Lord Gauranga. So I would not go into the much details of it, but I know personally an incident that happened in Chennai, which my brother has narrated. The family was going through all sorts of difficulties. Maharaj was helping them, but his main blessings for that family was increase your faith in the holy name, and how the transformation happened for that family actually. This was, I'm going to say, we cannot even talk about the kind of the situations they were in actually. And Maharaj still insisted that you increase your faith in the holy name, and that showed a positive result for them. And also we know when Maharaj went through the surgery, whatever the days he missed, he couldn't able to finish his rounds. He was not only able to finish that, but also double it up actually. I think I heard in one of the talk by Mahavara Prabhu. And as some of you also already mentioned, 50 years of sannyas, this is unheard actually. 50 years of sannyas, and it is even 50 years plus now, and 50,000 plus disciples. This can only be possible by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. No one else can, I don't think so. Anybody can come closer to this actually of what he has achieved. And also another big contribution of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj is the whole Bhakti Vriksha system and the whole congregational development. And I have never seen this in North America, but whenever I visit Chennai and I have seen my brother's house, there is a systematic book on how to introduce Krishna consciousness to a newbie, and then later on how you can basically help them develop their faith and their sadhana. I'm going to say this is the unique contribution that His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj has given. Again, his enthusiasm, as you know, one of the two aspects is dhairya, then I forgot. So enthusiasm plays plays a key role in His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. In spite of all bodily limitation, he never misses any GBC meeting. He travels extensively so much in spite of doctors' warning and his personal servants' suggestions. He never, nobody can stop him. Actually, he's unstoppable in spite of all his bodily limitations. And the amount of enthusiasm that he has, I will just share this. It was during the 2017 Mayapur Yatra, Kartik Yatra by His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. It was raining heavily. And even some of the Yatra attendees were not able to come and join in the Pandal for the evening program. But to everybody's amazement, in spite of such a heavy rain, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj came. He came on the stage and he started narrating Gaur Leela. And the way he was describing Gaur Leela, he was in the pastime. Though he was physically present there, but he was into the pastime, the way he was narrating, in spite of all his limitations. But we could see how much enthusiasm with which he was describing the whole Leela. So, as Srila Prabhupada is mentioned as the Senapati, so rightly His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj is none other than one of the associates of Lord Chaitanya and assisting Srila Prabhupada in spreading his mission and movement, and very boldly. That's why his name also goes along with it. He is a victory flag for the whole movement, actually. So I'm very thankful for having the opportunity to express few words in glorification of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki. His Grace Amritanand Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Niti Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Romoda Saneti Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Sorry, I was not prepared. But by the request of Srivas Gauranga Prabhu, who is representing Jayapataka Maharaj over here, I cannot deny. Yeah. So all the disciples, I only got one time chance to meet Maharaj in person when he came here. I remember, we were in Bellevue, and devotee said, at that time very new to Krishna consciousness. So the devotee said that, very big sannyasi of ISKCON is coming. So let's go, we'll have a nice kirtan. So when he came to the temple, the first time I saw this big wampur, I have never seen in my life, And Maharaj was holding, he's a great personality, he's tall and stout. And he was playing kartal and kirtan, and the whole temple was shaking, So this was my first experience. Then I heard Maharaj classes. Gradually over the period of many, many years, I've heard many, many classes of Jayapataka Maharaj. Many of this is the things which I hear from his disciples or other devotees are so inspiring, especially during the period under which he is going through all the troubles, Even if I have a finger cut, I find so many excuses not to do work. Right? But he is going through so much trouble, bodily trouble, physical, and still he is strong enough to handle any kind of situation, whether it is social kind of, or with the disciples, or with the issues with the devotees, or the biggest project, the Mayapur temple, TOP temple. So in spite of difficulties, personal difficulties in life, going through this journey, which I'm sure he's, and I personally give in my classes this example, like how an ideal disciple of Srila Prabhupada should be. And the way they set the example for us is so inspiring. So it is really, really, we are fortunate actually. We are extremely fortunate. We couldn't see Srila Prabhupada, however, we can see disciples of Srila Prabhupada who are such great personalities. And it becomes such inspiration for all of us and help us to move a struggle. Though we are struggling, such examples bring us back. Okay, no, Maharaj is doing this. We probably should be, we are much younger and doesn't have any issues, and we should still, not find excuses not to do the services properly. Another thing, I recently heard from Damodar Prasad Prabhu, and it was, I think, a email, WhatsApp group chain going on, saying that Maharaj, in spite of all the difficulties, he completed his Bhakti Shastri, of course, Bhakti Vaibhav, and I think he's pursuing Bhakti Sarvabhauma and other scriptures. I can't even imagine how he does it. But Krishna Sakti Bina Nahi Tar Pravartan. Right? Without Krishna empowering, Srila Prabhupada empowering, it is not possible. So, as Vrajaraman Prabhu says, he is certainly an associate of Lord Chaitanya, who is representing Lord Chaitanya, Srila Prabhupada, and we are extremely fortunate to have at least darshan on either through Zoom or YouTube or whatever media it is, of such great personality. So I sincerely pray to Srila Prabhupada and all the deities that, please provide Maharaj with good health and long years, so, his disciples as well as devotees like us can see and learn from his example. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj ki jai.
So, dear devotees, we are waiting for His Holiness Haridas Maharaj to be join us. So, Shivas Gauranga Prabhu has requested to do some kirtan till Haridas Maharaj joins us. So, we'll do some kirtan for some time.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaur Premanandi, Hare Bo, Hare Bo. Shinvata Swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Vidyantaksto Bhadrani Vidunodri Suhitsatam Asta Presu Abhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Tamasloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistaki Tadarajastamo Bhava Kamalobhadayaschaye Cheta etar enavidam stipam sattve prasidati evam prasana manaso bhagavat bhakti yogataha bhagavat tattva vijnana mukta sangasya jayate vidyate hridaya grantis chidyante sarva samsaya shiyante chasya karmani drista evat manishware. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai. Gaur Premanandi, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Well, these verses that I just read, I'm going to explain what they mean, and it's pertinent to understand the correlation of these verses to what I'm going to speak about tonight. So, to hear about Krishna from Vedic literatures, or to hear from him directly through the Bhagavad Gita, is itself righteous activity. And for one who hears about Krishna, Lord Krishna, who is dwelling in everyone's heart, acts as a best-wishing friend and purifies the devotee who constantly engages in hearing of him. In this way, a devotee naturally develops his dormant transcendental knowledge. As he hears more about Krishna from the Bhagavatam and from the devotees, he becomes fixed in the devotional service of the Lord. By development of devotional service, one becomes freed from the modes of passion and ignorance, and thus material lusts and avarice are diminished. When these impurities are wiped away, the candidate remains steady in his position of pure goodness, becomes enlivened by devotional service, and understands the science of God perfectly. This bhakti yoga severs the hard knot of material affection and enables one to come at once to the stage of asamsayam samagram, understanding of the Supreme Absolute Truth, personality of Godhead. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2, verses 17 to 21. Therefore, only by hearing from Krishna or from his devotee in Krishna consciousness can one understand the science of Krishna. Well, why did I read this? Because it is an explanation of how one becomes a pure devotee. And when we engage in constantly hearing about the Lord, engaging in the service of the Lord, worshiping the Lord, talking about the Lord, and in every way keeping the Lord in our mind, we become purified. All bad thoughts go away, and Krishna, who's in our heart, becomes very, very protective of us and does everything to help us. He gives us knowledge. He protects us. He gives us the ability to make good decisions in our life. By the way, the two worst decisions you can make in your life is marry the wrong person and to not engage in the proper, let's say, way in life. In other words, taking up a bad lifestyle, meat eating, gambling, illicit sex, intoxication. That's devastating. So if you want to be happy, you should give up those habits or not develop those habits. And you should always be connected to Krishna through devotional service. That's what we're teaching in this temple, how to be connected to Krishna through devotional service. And devotional service begins when we start to hear about Krishna through genuine devotees. And little by little, lust, avarice, and greed are diminished. Those are the three doors to hell: lust, avarice, and greed. And so we need to develop the, let's say, desire to constantly hear about the Lord and to meditate on serving, how to serve the Lord properly. And that's learned in the association of good devotees. So, the number one thing in Krishna consciousness is not necessarily chanting Hare Krishna. It's associating with devotees, good devotees. And if you associate with good devotees, you will chant Hare Krishna, and you will not stop chanting Hare Krishna. But if you just chant on your own, without association of devotees, eventually you'll stop chanting. Because we need that camaraderie in order to feel safe. In this world, there's so many things that takes our mind away from God. And because of that, people can become discouraged and forget about Krishna. But if you're always in the association of good devotees, And good devotees are people who actually follow the regulative principles. That is very important. Krishna's in our heart, so we can't hide anything from it. He knows what our desires are. He knows who we are. He knows what we're thinking about, what we're desiring. So if we're always desiring to serve Krishna, then he'll help us in every way possible. If we're desiring sense gratification, then he'll also help us to get the sense gratification. But that's not good, because then we have to stay perpetually in the cycle of birth, death, old age, and disease. So it's best to want to be Krishna conscious. Krishna will help you in every way. And it's best to associate only with people who are interested in Krishna. So that's why we have temple. That's why we have classes. That's why we have festivals. And that's why we have farms. We want to be always engaged in activities of sattva guna, acting in the quality of goodness. And eventually, by acting in the quality of goodness, we eventually can come to transcendental goodness. At that point, we are actually liberated from the cycle of birth and death. So this requires being very serious about associating with good devotees. Now, we got a good devotee here tonight. It's Ramdas, our cow. You see how friendly he is. You know, it's very, very genteel and friendly. It's very good to always have association of cows, because especially friendly cows like Ramdas, because then you see how the nature acts in a very wonderful way when there's the mode of goodness that's what you say prominent in our life. So Ramdas is basically he's in the mode of goodness because he's not mean, he's gentle, he likes to come to the temple, he doesn't mind people petting him, and he's always, let's say, simple. He has a simple life. He drinks his mother's milk, and when we want him to come to the temple, he comes to the temple. If you want to pet him, he lets you pet him. So these are all good qualities of Ramdas. And by associating with a dog, it's different than associating with Ramdas. See, like, first of all, the poop of the dog is contaminating. The urine of the dog is contaminating. But the poop of a cow is purifying, and the urine of the cow is also purifying. You see, so if you're going to buy get a pet, definitely get a cow. Don't get a dog. Today, people think, you know, dog is my best friend and cow is my best meal. But it's the opposite. The cow is your best friend, and the dog, well, you don't want to eat a dog. Yeah. Okay, so this verse today, to hear about Krishna from Vedic literatures or to hear from him directly through the Bhagavad Gita is itself righteous activity. Well, that's a fact. The more you have love for Krishna, the more you hear about Krishna, the more you love Krishna. Now, tonight I'm supposed to speak about my dear friend. One second. Yeah. Okay, your Guru Days, Jayapataka Maharaj. I've known Jayapataka Maharaj, I would say now, over 50 years. Over 50 years. And we've always been friends. He would always, whenever he'd see me, always invite me to come and have lunch with him. Now, lunch with him means it's not just lunch. It's like, you know, a 50-course meal. It never stops coming, you know, the different preparations, you know. And and he's always been very, very kind to me. Always, and by the way, he came to France when I was living there, and came to my house. And we had some programs with him, and he was always very, very gentle and friendly and warm. You know, you always feel happy in his presence because he himself is a happy person, and he's a person who actually loves Srila Prabhupada, and he's a person who has been loyal to Srila Prabhupada from the moment he joined the movement till today. And he's a remarkable person because even though he has had, so many health problems and things like that. By the way, he's got the best, what you would call health medical care of anybody I know. Because, his devotees love him very much. And they're doing everything to maintain him so he can continue preaching. And he's a great preacher. And he's made many, many devotees. So I've always been friends with him. I remember one time, long time ago, we both went to the Ganges to take a bath, to swim a little bit. He's a great swimmer. And then after that, we came back to the temple, and his friends were there, like, very big devotees. And he likes to wrestle. And he wanted to wrestle with me. And I said, look, I don't want to wrestle. He said, no. He said, we're going to do some wrestling, So he pinned me right away. And, he wouldn't let go. He was, he likes to have fun. He's the type of person who always is engaged in Krishna consciousness. And then many times he invited me to come and eat with him, prasadam, respecting prasadam. And like I said, it was at least a 50-course meal. It just kept coming and coming, all these different, especially lunch, all these different preparations. And so that's a sign of love, Dadati pratigrinanti guyam akya prichati bhunkte bojayate kamam sadvida priti lakshanam. You can show your love by sharing these 6 things: giving and receiving prasadam, giving and receiving endearing thoughts, giving and receiving gifts. And he's that type of person. Every time I've been with him, when I was ready to leave, he would give me a whole bunch of gifts. Every time. And he does that with everyone. That means that, he's a real Krishna conscious gentleman. He knows the etiquette of Krishna consciousness. And when you meet someone like him, which is very rare because there are very few people that are so kind as he is, you never go empty-handed. You'll get plenty of prasadam, and he'll give you a whole bunch of gifts also. Not just one gift. He'll give you several, 2, 3, 4 gifts. So I always enjoyed being with my dear friend. And then whenever, and you can see he's one of the most remarkable people I've ever known, because even though he's gone through so many difficulties with his health, he never gives up. He's never discouraged. And as soon as he goes to a hospital and then comes back, immediately starts preaching again. So he's a mirror. He's a walking miracle because he has complete love for Srila Prabhupada. I've never seen a person who has more love for Srila Prabhupada than him. So I'm very happy that I know him. I'm very happy that even though he gets sick sometimes, he always recovers in a miraculous way. And this is because he's being protected by the mercy of Krishna. and he's a wonderful preacher. He's a wonderful person to know. And if you ever get a chance to go to lunch with him, you will be amazed. You'll be happy. So this is what makes devotees happy, that this giving and receiving prasadam, giving and receiving gifts, giving and receiving endearing thoughts. That is a definition, let's say, of Jayapataka Maharaj. This is what he does, and everybody likes him, who get the opportunity to associate with him. And this is what we should do. The temple is a place where you can engage in the dati pratigrinanti guyam aikyati prachati, the give and receive these loving exchanges. That should be the life culture in our temple. Giving and receiving gifts, giving and receiving endearing thoughts, giving and receiving nice prasadam. In this way, you build up love and devotion with devotees as well as the deities. Now, the deities were always giving, but in a let's say mysterious way, the deity reciprocates. The more we give to the deity, the more reciprocation comes to our way by a mystical process. And I've seen that in my life. If I'm still around, I suppose, because I've been protected by the mercy of Radha Nila Madhava. And the more, let's say, I engage in devotional service and give to Radha Nila Madhava, the more they reciprocate. So that's the life of devotees. There's this reciprocation. You give and receive. So it's an art of giving and the art of receiving. I know some people, they only like to give, they don't like to receive. And there are other people, they only like to receive, they don't like to give. But the art of love is giving and receiving, presence, endearing thoughts about Krishna and prasadam. So in the association of Jayapataka Maharaj, it's always been a wonderful experience because he's focused always on serving Prabhupada and having fun. Now, he loves to go swimming. He loves to wrestle. Every time I see him, I'm a little bit shy to see him because he always wants to wrestle with me. And he always wins. He always wins. So when you see people that are just genuinely happy being Krishna conscious, you become happy also. Krishna consciousness is not something that is, let's say, painful or boring or in any way, let's say, uncomfortable. When you're in the association of genuine devotees, it's always fun. It's always discovery of new things. It's always doing wonderful, experiences like bathing in the Ganges, swimming in the Ganges together, and having festivals, and having nice prasadam, and going on, let's say, doing Harinam Sankirtan. Everything is nice in Krishna consciousness. There's nothing bad about it. And this is why it's important to, number one, hear about Srila Prabhupada and his transcendental activities, and hear about the transcendental activities of genuine devotees like Jayapataka Maharaj and others. And that way, you suddenly become, let's say, enamored by their, what you would call culture. Culture is how you do things. So in Krishna consciousness, we do things in a specific way, and it's based on relationships. You can't really know who you are unless you're in a relationship with others. And therefore, if you're in a relationship with a genuine devotee, then you really realize that I want to be like that also. Happy, kind, always respectful, and always having fun. That means that someone is genuinely Krishna conscious. They like to have fun also, and that fun is like dancing and chanting and sharing prasadam, going on sankirtan, etc. These are all fun things. And that should be the whole life of a devotee. And then also, you can worship the deity, and you can preach to people and help them become Krishna conscious. All of a sudden, you have a transcendental life, and you don't want to stop. It becomes so much, let's say, wonderful that you don't want it to stop, and it won't, because you're on the track of going back to Godhead and eternally doing that. Whatever we're trying to do now, chanting, dancing, having kirtan, having nice prasadam, that's what goes on in the spiritual world. And no one gets tired of doing that. Why? You might say, well, it's the same thing. No. In the spiritual world, there's infinite variety, and it never stops. So just like what sort of hurts people is when they're having a good time, and then all of a sudden it stops, and you got to go back to work, or you have to go back to school or something like that. But in the spiritual world, it never stops. The transcendental pastimes of the devotees with Krishna, and the cowherd boys, and the cowherd girls, and the cows. See, this is the point. Krishna is a cowherd boy. That's why we bring Ramdas here. Where is he now? Right there, yeah. Yeah, it's very important to associate with the cows. It's like essential because Krishna is a cowherd boy. He loves cows. So if you take care of cows, you're going to be in Krishna's goodwill list. And you will be very, very happy to be in association, especially a nice, gentle cow like Ramdas. That's why I like to have him present all the time when I speak, and wherever I go outside to do programs, I like him to be with me. Because Krishna is a cowherd boy. So if you take good care of a cow, Krishna takes good care of you. Now let's just sort of see the difference between a cow and a dog. The dog is supposed to be man's best friend, but actually, the dog's poop is contaminating. The dog's urine is contaminating. The dogs bark. Sometimes they're vicious. The cow is, especially if they've been treated nicely, first of all, their poop is not contaminating, it's purifying. Their urine is purifying. Everything about the cow is purifying. The milk, purifying. Everything about the cow is wonderful. And it's very important to have cows and to take care of them, because that's what Krishna does. He loves cows, and he takes care of them, and they give nice milk, which is very important if you want to be healthy. Of course, nowadays, the vegans say, "Oh no, don't eat milk. Don't drink milk." That's complete nonsense. But you shouldn't drink milk from cows that have been mistreated. But if cows are treated nicely, their milk is an elixir of immortality. So we need to hear these things and not hear the negative things. Like, people say, "Oh, I'm a vegan, I don't drink milk. It's not good because the cows are being mistreated." Well, that's true. But our cows are not being mistreated. So our cows are producing ahimsa milk, because we never hurt them, we never kill them. We care for them with love and devotion. So therefore, it's very special to take milk from our cows, and to pet the cows, to serve the cows, to have fun with the cows. I always have fun with the cows, you know. So, all right. So now, my good friend and my dear friend has always been kind to me. Every time I've been with what's his name, Jayapataka Maharaj. Every time I've been with him, he always has invited me for lunch or dinner. He's always asked me to stay with him and go traveling with him. That's the kind of person he is. He's just a wonderful person to be with. And when you're with him, you're always engaged in activities of devotional service and intimate friendship. He's a very warm person, and he likes to make other people happy. And he likes to share things with other devotees. So in this way, let's just give you a little bit of an idea of who he is. And we're very lucky that he's maintaining his health. When you get old, by the way, I wish that none of you ever get old. It's not fun getting old because there's always some problems. But look at him. I mean, he's had a lot of problems, and he's a little younger than I am. I think he's like 3-4 years younger than I am. But he's really gone through a lot of difficulties. But see, he doesn't give up. He's not, let's say, negative. He's always positive. And he's always, when he's in the hospital, he's preaching to the nurses all the time. That's the type of person he is, you know. He's a preacher. And he loves Prabhupada. And he had a lot of association with Prabhupada. And Prabhupada loved him also very much. So here we have a great devotee. We should pray for his welfare and hope that, you know, he can come and visit us in the future. You know, we should invite him. And he'll come. He loves to go to different places and different temples and be with the devotees. So I'll just stop right there. Unless you have any questions, you can ask them now. But the main point is chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The chanting of Hare Krishna is the Yuga Dharma. That means it's the recommended way in this age to go back to Godhead. So if you take it seriously, you will go back to Godhead at the end of your life. You will see Krishna. You see, death is the worst moment for the materialists and the karmis. But death for a devotee is the best moment because you see Krishna. So we should cultivate this Krishna consciousness by chanting every day 16 good rounds, but 16 is the minimum. You can chant more than that. And the more you chant, the closer you come to Krishna and to other devotees also, because when we all have the names of God on our lips and on our mind, we become exceptional persons. We become someone who can control their anger, lust, and greed. We can become a person who actually can share their love with others. And that's what we're looking for, the ability to share our love with not only our friends, but with everyone, to make them happy by chanting with us and dancing with us in Sankirtan. When we go out on Sankirtan and we're actually happy and dressed nicely and chanting nicely, people start chanting with us. People start dancing with us. See? So this is real life. The real life is not working in a factory. Real life is chanting and dancing on Harinam Sankirtan. Okay, so I want to thank you very much for being here tonight. And if you have any questions, you can ask them. Otherwise, we have to take rest to wake up early tomorrow morning. Right. And we have the puja now. Yeah. Okay. Good. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaur Premanande, Haribo, Haribo, Haribo.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada. Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma. Bandho Muhi Savadhana Mate. Bandhu mohi savadhana mate. Jahara prasade bhai bhavatoriyai jai. Jahara prasade bhai bhavatoriyai jai. Krishna prapti hoy jaha hoy te. Krishna prapti hoy jaha hoy te. Guru mukha padma vakhya chite te koriyai kya. Prabhu, where is the cordless mic, Prabhu? Guru mukha padma vakhya chite te koriyai kya. Guru mukha padma আর না করি হো মানে আশা, আর না করি হো মানে আশা। श्री गुरु चरणे रति से उत्तम गति, श्री गुरु चरणे रति से उत्तम गति। जे प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा, जे प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा। चक्षुदान दिलो दे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से, चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से। दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो, ओ दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो। ओ प्रेमा भक्ति जाहा होते अविद्या विनाश जाते, प्रेमा भक्ति जाहा होते अविद्या विनाश जाते। वेदे गाय जाहर चरितो, ओ वेदे गाय जाहर चरितो। श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आदम जनारा बंधु, श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आदम जनारा बंधु। लोकनाथ लोके राजीवाना, लोकनाथ लोके राजीवाना। आहा प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया, आहा प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया। ए बिजाश कुशुक त्रिभुवाना, ए बिजाश कुशुक त्रिभुवाना। श्रीला प्रभुपाद पतित पवाना, जयो प्रभुपदा जयो प्रभुपदा, प्रभुपदा जयो प्रभुपदा। जयो जयो प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद, जयो जयो प्रभुपाद। जयो जयो गुरुदेव गुरुदेव गुरुदेव, जयो जयो गुरुदेव। जय जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव गुरुदेव, जयो जयो गुरुदेव। नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती जयपताका स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादिशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। इसके बाद प्रसाद है, जोश से गाओ। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Oh Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Oh Rama Rama Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Bolo bolo. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Oh Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Bolo bolo. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Oh Rama Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo. Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo. Govinda bolo Hari Gopal bolo. Govinda bolo Hari. ओ गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल हो राधा रमन हरि, राधा रमन हरि, राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो, हो राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे बोलो, हो राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्ण, हो राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, हो राधे 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 बोलो, हो राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे हो कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे बोल, हो राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमन गोविंद बोलो, हो राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोल, हो राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोल, हो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोल, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद ओ गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल, हो गोविंद 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 गोविंद, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोल, ओ राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोल, हो राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोल, हो राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, बोल, हो कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे बोल, हो राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमन गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमन हरि गोविंद, नित्य गौर हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, नित्य गौर हरि बोल, गौर हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, नित्य गौर हरि बोल, नित्य गौर हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, नित्य गौर हरि बोल, नित्य गौर हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, नित्य गौर हरि, जय जय प्रभुपाद, 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद, 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 जय जय प्रभु, जय जय गुरुदेव, 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 जय जय गुरुदेव, 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 जय जय गुरुदेव, हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा, हरे हरे, हरे राम, हरे राम, राम राम, हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा, हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम, हरे हरे, 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 नित्य गौर हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, नित्य गौर हरि बोल,
Jai Vishnupad, Paramahansa, Paravrajagachasta, Tarasatarashi, Shishimada's Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Anantakoti Vaishnavinda ki jai. Namacharya Sila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem Shikoho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Sham Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Mayapura Dham ki jai. Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai. Tulasi Devi ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Ganga Maya ki jai. Jamuna Maya ki jai. Samaveda Bhaktavinda ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Guranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vestaya Bhutali Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Guruvani Vicharani Nirvisesa Sunnivari Paskati Satarani. Jayapataka Maharaj ki jai. So now we're going to have the Pushpanjali sacrifice.
Hare Krishna. We'll chant the pranam mantras. Please stand up and we'll recite the pranam mantra. Please recite after me. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitan Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadasi Sapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanditam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savatutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Indi Namine Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhura Ujjwala Premadya Shri Rupa Nuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Sakti Vigrahaya Namastute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupa Nuga Virudhapa Apasiddhanta Dvantaharine Namagaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye विप्रलम्बरसाम्बोधे पदाम्बुजाय ते नमः नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगावरायते गौर्विर्भावभूमेस्त्वां निर्दिष्टसज्जनप्रिया वैष्णवसर्वभौमा श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमपदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमस्तुते जयतं सुरतोपाङ्गोर् मम मन्दिरमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पदाम्भोजौ श्रीराधा मदनमोहनो दिव्याद्वृन्दारण्य कल्पद्रुमादः श्रीमद्रत्नागर सिंहासनस्थितौ श्रीमद्राधाशीलगोविन्ददेवो पृष्ठालीभिः सेव्यमानौ स्मरामि श्रीमन्रासरसारम्भी वंशीभट ततस्थिता कर्षन्वेणु स्वनिर्गोपीर् श्रीगोपीनाथाय श्रीयस्तु नः तप्तकञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामी इति नामिने नमो आचार्य पादाय निताय कृपा प्रदायिने गौरकथा दामदाया नगरग्राम तारिणे एषा पुष्पांजलि समर्पयामि। Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pisthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Nitinamine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaurakatha Damadaya Nagaragrama Tarine Esa Puspanjali Samarpayami. Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Namo Vishnupadaya कृष्णपृष्ठाया भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामी नित्यनामिने नमो आचार्य पादाय निताय कृपा प्रदायिने गौरकथा दामदाय नगरग्रामा तारिणे एषा पुष्पांजलि समर्पयामि.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Gaur Premanandi, Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. So tonight is a very auspicious night. First of all, for glorifying Jayapataka Maharaj. Also, today we have two temples, and I took part in the ceremonies at the second temple, and then we came here and have a wonderful festival also. So you see, something wonderful is happening now with these two temples. We're expanding in a very dynamic way, actually. And the other temple was full of people tonight. And this temple is pretty full of people too. But it's two, let's say, communities going on, simultaneously. This is Krishna's mercy. This is what I always wanted to do, is to be able to have, well, actually, my purpose is to make 4 temples in the Seattle area. So we have 2, and I'm going to try and get another 2. More the merrier, as they say in English. So thank you very much for coming tonight, and please come out on Sankirtan. We need to get at least 100 people every time we go out on Sankirtan. If you do that, many new people will be inspired by seeing that. And eventually get up to 5,000 people on Sankirtan. Then you really make a major, let's say, impression on the Seattle people. But if we get to 100 people already, that's going to be a good start. We don't want just 10, 20, 30 people. We want to get at least 100 people every time we go out on Sankirtan. That's once a week. So please come on Sankirtan and give out a lot of prasadam. This is the way people become convinced that Krishna consciousness is bona fide, because they're getting nice prasadam. And please continue chanting your rounds, 16 good rounds every day. minimum. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. We're going to be successful if all the devotees are actually chanting 16 rounds a day minimum. So please don't skip on your rounds. Please chant them nicely. And the festival time is starting very soon. We're going to need a lot of help. And a lot of people will come to our festivals because they know they're always good. So we need at least 400 people for Ananda Mela. 400 volunteers for Ananda Mela. So please get yourself ready. Be very enthusiastic of taking a role in this wonderful festival, the biggest festival of Indian culture in the Northwest. So that's Krishna's mercy. Thank you tonight for coming. And then please chant Hare Krishna and be happy. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Bol. So like I said, there's a big program that went on in the other temple, and we were very fortunate to come here and have another big program. So this is only going to grow now if we continue going the way we are. Hare Krishna. Jayapataka Maharaj Vyasa. So we'll have prasadam now. Eat to your full satisfaction. And chant Hare Krishna between every morsel of food that you eat. That's the way the devotees of Lord Chaitanya used to take prasadam. They would eat something and then they'd say, Hare Krishna. Yeah, okay.
Don't leave. Maharaj will cut the cake. So be here.